Alright guys, I got a much better growing situation here. It's sort of interesting. Look at this. Thriving towards seeding. They're almost done. And then we come over here. Well, a minute ago they were behind. And look at the reason for it. 12, 12, 16, 17, 17. These guys are stressed in a way that these aren't with the lighting. And it can only be the windows. It can only be somehow the solar rays come in on this side, I've decided. So it's fine for now. I'm really considering reworking this whole middle. But I'm waiting for this crop to come in. And then meanwhile, I was looking at the list of fun things to do, and one of the fun things would be to not have to do a lot of mining by hand anymore. So let's work on that now. I've got the auto miner and the stuff required to build it all queued up here. And I also, big fun, a little bit later, the powered vent. It's huge, it works fast. I don't know how you stuff it inside an airlock. We'll figure that out. But right now, it's dark, so that's always neat. Alright, so before I show you this next thing, you gotta promise not to laugh. Someday somebody that knows how to play this game is gonna watch my videos and just crack up. I had real trouble with in the previous episode we talked about short circuit. The other big way that these things can fail is overload. And I had my batteries wired in parallel so they could easily outpace or outproduce onto the wire. And now that cannot happen because they're wired in series, which will work just fine forever. Comes in off of the power generation, goes into one, then the next, and finally out. I added in a transformer and set it to 5,000 watts. And then I had the fuse in the wrong place before. Now I believe, no, there's no question. This wire is protected by this fuse. So no matter what, even if there's no way that this wire is going to blow. And if it blows, it'll blow right here. Earlier, it blew like randomly when I was having trouble. Then, very sensibly, this APC will always keep the solar panels in alignment. And the rest of the base has issues, but they're protected. And the issues are about, I'm like, well, before we do anything else, let's pump up these tanks. Let's not worry about ever or for quite a while oxygen or volatiles or the cooling gases. And I did that because this thing works great. I made some nice ores out of it, and we'll probably get there. I've got some extra ingot, constant tan, and the simple ones. What we need is advanced stuff, so we're gonna go get that. But yeah, this thing works great. I don't have any ores at all, and I need to move the ore bucket from over here to over there. I don't think I have any ores at all to play with. I've got a little bit of oxide to crush, and some cobalt and some gold. And iron store, not bad. Copper store, empty. Coal, enough. Silver, empty. Lead. Aren't these lead? Big stacks of lead. Lead we got for a little bit. But we need more. We need more of these ores, and I'm not digging them up out of the ground. So what else can I tell you while we wait for the sun to come up? Yeah, so this thing draws, and the main network draws. Here, let's just look at it real quick. Get a sense for it while we wait for the sun to come up so we can see what we're doing out in the dirt. That's our gas sensor, and that's just fine right there. And then we'll take our network sensor. Ooh, we should recycle that mung. The last lost crop put me behind on fertilizer. Just killing some time till the sun comes up. Boom. And while we're in here, speaking of killing time, let's drink. And eat. Great. And we can go get that fertilizer while we're out, while we're waiting. I guess it made sense. No, it made perfect sense to put the fertilizer machine outside because it produces gases that we don't want in our house. Certainly don't want in our greenhouse. Although I should be able to tell you what those are specifically. But we're also goofing off looking at the network. So first, there's no power coming in. The potential for that one is 0, and the potential for this one is 3. Why isn't it 5? I don't know. And then the whole base is taking 1.83 kilowatts out of a potential of 5, because any more would blow the wire. And all the different 51 devices that are eating the power. And it's those ice crushers that kill us. What do we got downstream of the APC protecting the... See, because if we found it in the list, we'd see APC in here. Area power control. Find it. 70 watts. Is it that one? No. This operation right now is drawing 795 watts alone. So that doesn't seem like a lot, but if you're going to crush a bunch of ice at the same time, then it becomes a lot real quick. This should be on. This should be contents ready to grind. This should be on. I mean, I've got those 3 batteries out there. I just need to make more solar, is what I need to do. Grind it. Make fertilizer. I need to make more solar. I've got a big bucket for all the power that's being made. My base will never run out. I'm confident of that, as long as I'm not doing too much. But if I start doing too much, like leaving things on all the time, that situation could change in a hurry. And so what I want to be doing is generating even more power so that these batteries are always full, even when I leave stuff on or crush a bunch of ice. Crush a bunch of ice. Let's see if I can do something interesting with our time. Right here, the oxygen ice. And the ice crusher. And the filterer. And the network analyzer. Put that empty backpack back. And take the network analyzer. Let's find the ice crusher. That one's off. That one's off. 10 watts. That doesn't seem so bad, does it? Ooh, but then did you see it jump up? It jumps up when it melts the ice. Let's see if we can see it again. I started Google 4, then I thought, well, this is more interesting, somewhat more interesting. So right now we're burning 1.91 kilowatts of 5 max before the wire goes. And then it went up to 2. I don't know, man. I don't know where my draw is. I do know that the sun's up. And that that'll just run just fine. So what we want to do here, I think, is not too close to our base. Then again, we got to run wires. Then again, I made a lot of wires. Let's just work in this pit, I guess. Let's work in not that pit. Well, no, look, there's all kinds of ore there. All right, so I think what we want to do is build, I know what we want to do is build this on a frame. And let's try it. Let's see what it looks like. It doesn't matter so much. Except I think it mines over that way, over the thing. So yeah, we'll definitely catch that first ore nicely. Why is it being so poopy? Right there. No, we won't catch the ore so nicely. If we go this way, maybe. There, that's got to catch something good. And then to build it, we need electronic parts. And then iron sheets. And then steel sheets. And there, it's constructed. Then we need to bring some watt power to it. Kind of tedious. And you know what? I just remembered a trick. Instead of some craziness, bring it all the way to the house, we use an APC and a battery. And that way it'll just run anywhere, which is the goal. APC, done with this. Oh yeah, so I was also, I heard a rumor that glasses can help, so I made some glasses, and those glasses are purely cosmetic. They don't do shit, which is what I expected. But the other glasses, you make some fancy glasses, and you can, with sensors in them, and you can see the ores in the dirt. But to do it, it requires the alloys that I don't have. So we're back to, let's get some more, make some alloys. There. So now, this APC doesn't want to mount on there, but it'll be okay here. With the power going out that way. And the wiring up to the input. Is that it? It is. Jet. There. Now, what does it look like? It looks like it's gonna do a little mining over that square and throw its output. I think I saw it right there. The output. So what we're going to do with the output is the following. Out this chute. Be good to there, I think. Yep. And then a corner. Come on. anything that it produces will be ejected right there. And then we're going to take our go get it mining tool one last time. Not one last time. So it's going to get the ore and put it in our pit. And the problem is this is going to work great for the hard ores, but the ice is going to melt at night. And there's not much to be done about it. How's that look? There's not much to be done about it except to build something a lot fancier. Which we aren't doing right now for sure, and perhaps never will. Put that tool there, put this tool here. Open this, throw a battery in it, turn it on, and turn this on, and watch it go. And watch it go. It turned on. Do we have to do something? Yes. And there it goes. So it says in the dock, the auto miner a vertical 2x2 shaft until it hits bedrock. Ooh, and it's already drilling. Yay. It's already moving a little dirt. So it's going to miss that silicon right there, but maybe it'll find some more. Everything I should have built it back to. Oh, and look how close we are to... No, we're okay. Alright, so we're just going to stay with this for a second. We're going to stay with this a second while our plants grow. There's some more. Well, it's shed. It's ice. Alright, well, we'll still see the shooting in a minute. Come on. We're going to see the shooting some ice in here. Right? How did we not get some ice in there? What is it doing? There it goes. There it goes. Ooh, quick, get a belt. Don't have a belt. If we had a belt, we could put that ice in a belt. Alright, but we saw it work. It dropped the things in the hole. Hopefully when it gets ice, it won't... No, that's wrong. Started to say hopefully when it gets ice, it won't blow the ore out of the hole. All we gotta do is just dig it deeper. So that can't possibly happen. So this is going to be just a real joy to empty. But for quick and dirty, that's going to produce us some good ores at some point in our future that we didn't have to mine with our little hand drill. So that's cool. That's really cool. Alright, so then potato science on the list of things to yak about. I went ahead and sampled 5 different random potatoes, and I found that their ideal windows, their perfect ideal time varied based on the potato. It was close, but it wasn't the same on all of them. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It wasn't the same. That fertilizer barely did anything. But the tolerable windows, the outside ranges, there's nothing in there right now, were exactly the same. The oh shit range did not vary. So that's good. That means that sample one of them, well, in that case, my sample size for my testing was 1. In that one time that I looked, pull out, sample one thing, set the timers for it, and then all the things are going to not die. They may not grow optimally, all grow as optimally as we'd like, but they won't die. 4 fertilizer, perfect. So that's good news. I'm not sure it's borne out by experience yet, but if that was how it worked, I could live with it. I would not complain about it. Oh, right.
Pressure. Oxygen low.
We wanted to
Pressure
see...
Oxygen critical.
We wanted to see, before we plant anything else, if we can't get away with no airlock at all. What does it take to deconstruct this thing? A potato seed? No. A wrench? Unable to force open. Door bolts are locked. Door bolts are locked. What if we cut the wires? Then would the door bolts be locked? Or would they unlock? Because nothing's keeping them locked. Boom. Now we have one giant cavern and one tiny little cooler. What's our pressure look like? Make sure it fully equalizes. 61 on this side. Yeah, that's too low. And our temperature, it was getting really hot over here. It was one of the reasons that I'm like, let's just do this experiment. Not to mention this airlock's a pain in the ass. It was getting 39. Yeah, it was getting really warm in here. And the way to fix it would be to set up another cooling system. And since I kind of suck there, last time I tried air conditioner, I just said, you know what, let's just try this. So what this is going to do is it's going to keep cycling the air somehow between here and here and the little cooler that could. And meanwhile, we can help ourselves immensely if we bring in the ice that we need for the pressure. Of course, now it's dark. Could have used that ice that we couldn't catch. Let's check the pit. Let's just check it once real quick. This is our ore pit. Oh, look at all the ores, baby. And it's nighttime, so if we hustle and get the belt and we find some ice down there, get the backpack, and we find some ice down there, that'll be a bonus.
Power low.
Boy, this is for the worms. But it sure beats mining, actually mining it, doesn't it? Oh yeah, some nice oxide. Look at that. Look at all the ore. Effortlessly. That's all for right now. What did we get? A bunch of copper? Jetpack. Oh, wrong belt. No. Yes. Wrong backpack. The jet backpack is what we needed. We did pick up some of the ice that we need right at this moment. This.
Please pay caution.
Can only help with our pressure and temperature. So the question is, can we maintain with just that one little cooler in this giant cavern? Can we maintain 25 degrees? We haven't had to worry about temperature or pressure at all because our last setup was so grand. 80. But when it cools, it'll be less. I can't remember what the ideal for a potato is. And of course, it's all moot if we can't get the temperature down. We could easily install another cooler against... It's not that big a deal to set it up, Quasar. Come on. What do we have to do? Nothing, almost nothing. Throw the wall cooler against the wall. And then I'm hemming and hawing about it won't work unless you have a pressurized pipe attached to it with some gas in it. What do we got in there? Network analyzer, no help. We have 11 megapascals or pascals or whatever. We've got 11 MPa, lots of pressure. And look, we even have the layout. We just put a cooler right there and plug it in. Let's do that now. The only concern, I guess, will be, and it's a batch writer, the logic that maintains or runs it at the right temp. And it's a batch writer. I know it is. It says, find all the wall cooler. I know it. It can't be anything but. Okay, so we got a bunch of copper and some silicon. I don't remember exactly what it... Ooh, we didn't need 2 coolers, probably. I don't remember exactly what we need for the ores that we want. What we need right now is a free hand. We don't need sheets. And we don't need frames. We do need some wires, but not a lot. We can put this away here. We're going to dump this off and we'll put the seeds back where they belong and those sheets there. Okay. Why is this off? Because I turned it off. Because I blew it up. Then, plant sampler. Throw these seeds in here. Take our wrench. Make sure that's off. It isn't. Take our wrench. Wrench that puppy off and that. And even, that's a hand drill. Alright, put this here. Put the wrench in the packaging machine. No. Take our drill. And our table. And then we can take our cooler. Go outside and hook it up. Oh, it's so nice to not have that stupid airlock in the way. This is gonna be grand. Need some pipes. No, we don't need pipes. What was I just saying? There's a T already set up. The T that I used to fill that pipe range. We just need to plug this in to the power. that right there. And then, unless I'm mistaken, which could be the case, it's happened before. When the temperature gets down, both of those should shut off. And it's at 30 already. And it will just keep getting colder. And then it's going to shut off at 25 exactly. Then we're going to want to have a little control over the pressure, which we should be able to get exactly where we want it to be. Even in such a large room, now that it's all equalized, it's all just one big box. So that'll be good. All right, so I know we need some iron. I know we're kind of waiting on, or going to have to go find some iron. Let's see if we got some. Effort-free iron. What? He's done already? The bedrock is... Wow. What did we get for our troubles? Copper. Copper and more copper. Alright, well, let's reset this. Let's go see what going to the bedrock looks like. Oh. Damn it! That's a long ways down. What am I seeing there? What's flashing? Oh, it's my suit leaking out there. Leaking out the stuff. This and this are trouble. Okay. So I was saying...
Power low. Waste tank caution.
Waste tank caution. Now we don't care where we empty it because it's all one big place. Before I was dumping it in the planting area. Now there is no planting area. There's only one area, baby. Is this full? Pretty much. Oh, and we're going to get in trouble real quick if we try to take it off and use a mining backpack with our jet backpack at the same time. That's not going to work. Let's leave mining backpack. Put that there. We'll keep this on us. Should have left that stuff inside. It's fine. Then, with our mining tool in hand and our mining belt on and our jetpack on, let's see if we can find some iron. That looks like the copper entirely. So much copper. Is that my blood on the ground? I think it is. Oh no, that's bedrock. It's bedrock and my blood on the ground. Okay, so this hole did not yield any iron. It did get us some good stuff though. I know we want more of this because we used up the store that we had. try to remember if we ever need more silicon or copper. We have a nice borehole for that. So that's nice. That's really nice. Let's go ahead and, oops. Let's go ahead and grab up. I saw some blue as I was climbing out. There it is. Go ahead and grab that up. Make sure there isn't some more right there. There is not. Well, I'm thinking about it. Our drill at 94%, so that's good. And our jetpack, we should keep an eye on our jetpack fuel. What's that look like? 1400, that's plenty. Okay, so that created a big mess right by my base. Let me free up some hand space, some carrying space. Put our tool belt back on. How's our temperature? Down to 30. Where was it before? Do you remember? I don't. Later, we're going to want this table with this genetic analyzer and this packaging machine and this sampler. And we may even need another cooler. Beautiful. Okay, and we don't have to worry about what's growing because nothing's growing. Oh, did you see me try to cycle that airlock? Then I just walked through it. It's freedom. Yeah, we need to move the mining machine and get another hole going. And then maybe we'll just go find what we need to advance our story. All right, so this battery is at 0, but not before we got to the bedrock, so that's nice. Look at those little batteries, aren't they cute? Oh boy. Do you want to watch me do this, or do you want me to just do it and I'll tell you about it later? Well, let's reset one time. Start the timer. Fuck it. Fuck you, 7 cables. Okay, we don't really care about those frames, whoops, so much, because it comes with its own frames. Let's put our next environmental disaster right up here, on that pink ice, right up here. Perfect. Looks like we can drop it in the underground, or build it too low, I mean to say. All right, and so what was it? It was steel sheets and the welder and the electronic parts and the welder, then the iron sheets and the steel sheets and the hand drill and the hand drill. I don't want to deconstruct it, I want to construct it. Oh, it's built. Okay, and then off of this we needed We did need a frame. Damn it. We did need a frame to put the APC on. We only needed one. Oops. We did only need one. One frame right here to put the APC on with a sheet on it. So we can walk on it. Then the power.
Hydration critical.
Mhm. Hit that right pixel. And then the APC going in. Yes. Open it. Put that good battery in there, and we'd be in business. Put that good battery in there. That'll get us going. Where is it? There it is. Hydration critical. I blew that off the way I am right now. A little bit earlier and I almost died. Turn it on. Tell it to start. No, don't start now. Wait. Don't start now or it'll spew the ore in the wrong place. Where's the spew the ore hole? There it is. The spew the ore chute into the spew the ore hole. Let's do it like this time. Let's just kick it over to here. Don't need to extend it really. Corner. Drop it down. Drop it down. One more, come on. Into a pit. Plenty deep. Now, activate. Turn it on. Okay. And then, how close are we here with no peril at all? Let's borrow this battery. No, not in the pit. Put a full battery in there. Get this out of my face. Recharge this battery. Okay. Well, that wasn't too bad. Just a few minutes, right? How's our temperature? 29. Ooh, it's getting chilly. I feel so much better with glasses on, don't you? $29, $28. We're getting there. We're getting there, baby. Okay, extra cable coils. Don't really pack around this stupid extra frame, or this sheet, or this plastic sheet. Got our mining sitchy, that goes there. Chutes. Are we ever going to need more chutes than we just put out? Probably not. Certainly no need to pack them around. Okay. Well, let's get our storage action together. We're going to want more mining backpacks. We're going to want a better jetpack. Hard mining backpack. What is that? We need Invar. A better jetpack. Night vision goggles. That's funny. Overalls. Space pack. That's what we want. Right? The basic jack space pack isn't technically a jetpack. It's a jet thruster. Do. 10 storage slots. Oh, so you can fly faster, because I got 10 storage slots. We need the hard suit jetpack. What does that require? Oh no. What? Hard suit jetpack. Oh. Hard suit backpack. Useful when you're inside and do not need to fly around. Huh. So it used to be there was the basic jetpack and then we needed a tier 2. Oh, look at that. How many slots? Those are like program slots, logic slots. How many slots in this thing? Maybe we'll build it someday. That's for everything when you don't need to be using your jetpack, which is almost all the time. But for this task at hand, all right, for this task at hand, Quasar, we wanted some mining backpacks. Just need some iron, which we are out of. Ha! Made that 50 ingots, 50 gram ingot just for this event, apparently. We need this because we're going to have buku ore here in just a minute, right? I wonder if there's a way to transfer everything from one thing to another. I have a nice backpack colored green for my copper. And now I have a work backpack colored something else full of copper. Hunger, caution, danger, 28. On the way to 25. Well, we got some storage. Let's see what we got in the pit, in the ball pit. It's grinding away out there. What? All it's found is dirt. What happened to that? What happened to the silver that it must have kicked into? I don't believe it. I don't understand it, I should say. Well, I don't understand it and I don't believe it. And I remember from playing before, getting down there while that thing's moving is no fun. So, what else can we do? We could fill in this death pit. We could go out and just find some iron the old-fashioned way while the sun's up, while our stats are good. I just know we don't have any iron. And we're not going to get very far with our smelting action without a bunch of it, so we'll just do it by hand. Although it said if I would have put the mining thing over these nuggets, well, no, it says it would produce more, but I'm cheating. It can't possibly produce more than a full stack per nugget. So never mind that part. Never mind that part. Ha 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 ha. Cracking myself up. There's a full. Why am I not jetpacking? Oh, because I got the wrong backpack on. There. So that's a bunch of iron. Now we need the silver, silicon, cobalt, gold, nickel, the rarer elements. That's not happy. Do you see those two batteries empty? Let's just throw that there and remember that it's full of iron. We'll just remember that it's full of iron somehow. And this one, full of copper. That's easy to remember. Not iron, copper. That copper belt is marked with this copper ore. There, we don't have to remember it, we just need to be careful not to confuse ourselves. And this one is the copper one. This one is the iron one. This one is the iron one. Yeah. Okay, so we did have iron. Now we need the rarer, the more rarish. Well, now we need the more rarish stuff. So I'm going to get some, and I'll come back later and catch you up on my mining fun and such. This is really troubling me. Okay, bye-bye. Bye-bye. Where's the button that I clicked to end this thing?